welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Houston Astros. And starting this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do you look for here? About to get started here, Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And we're underway here in the home opener. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Outside low. They're now 3-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. You know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here comes the 0-1.
The big bat's coming up, and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Runner in scoring position. No out. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. And it's second. Strike on the inside corner.
He's further after throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open.
That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel.
Lindor. That's on his feet. There's one. You're out. Number 12. Nicely done. Pete Alonso. Over. 2 outs with a runner at third. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike.
Ball.
He can make you pay.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Mitch Keller. What do you have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Ball, that's inside.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving under this one. And there's one away. Raffy coming to the plate now. Evers the baby-faced assassin.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
1-2 now.
That's ball 2.
Now
That's ball 3.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And Devers hits that one. That's out number 2. That clips the corner. Called strike right there.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Loud should have this one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible
that ball
to
went
hit
out.
anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up.
Lindor on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one off the mark. And it down is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here, the middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to pull a quality strike.
Ripped on a line to center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Houston, now the Rockies catcher, Gary Sanchez. This one in the air, center field. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey!
Strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Out number 2. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Billy Pasquantino.
Ball, that's outside.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract the times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Center runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. A 2-run shot, and they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 2-1.
The good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your slip. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Dylan Dillon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On a Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's one away. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Nope. Ball one.
2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Brandon Yellow.
Ball! That pitch is out.
First, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, looking into the outfield, that's one of those things where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. And that's a pure stroke.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball. That's outside.
That is out of play. Comes a 2-2. That one
Ball
missing
in.
inside. And it goes just foul. Now ball left side. He'll see another. And on second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Rodriguez back to work. Line drive. And foul ball. Tovar measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Venezuela. That clips the corner. In the air, right field. Nimmo takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Next for Colorado, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. 2 down.
That's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. You did everything right out there. Nothing to show for it. But
Well,
in
that's
your
off the
mind,
plate.
you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
What do you
Tries
got?
to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Foul ball there. 2-2 now. And that's
That's ball
downstairs and outside. And there's ball
Nope.
4.
That's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
Up
It
next
wasn't
for
an intentional
Colorado,
walk, but
center fielder,
he wasn't exactly
O'Neal
trying to
Cruz.
attack the zone either.
Cruz
Off the plate,
stands
ball
in
1.
with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Rafael Devers.
No. Inside.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Francisco Lindor.
Fouled off to the right. one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Just off the outside part of the plate. To the right side. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Trout. 0-1 so far.
Center fielder,
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz under it. That is the inning. Back here in Houston, start of the fourth, Pete Alonso digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
He was late there. Strike one. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Over to first, and he's safe. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball.
Nope, outside.
Outside corner, there's the strike. And at first, one away. Outlinked. That was pretty nasty. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Alonso off at first with 2 away. Just
Ball,
off the
out.
outside edge. 3-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the back should definitely score.
This one in the air, center field. And let it in. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Vinny Pasquantino. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ripped to short. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Ball.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Nope, outside.
Sliced hard, but foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz settles under it. Takes it in for the out. Dylan Dingler up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1.
Dylan Dingler.
Ball, that's just out.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground, Loud. On to first, and the Astros put down in order. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
And that one fouled off.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They had a hard time squaring up off-speed pitches, and until they can prove they can hit it, they're going to keep getting a heavy dose of it.
Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Liner, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
All over that one right there. You got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
No, that's down.
Still a lot of game left. This game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
1 away. 1 out, man at first. Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball right side. Pasquantino. Lindor. A double play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Keibert Ruiz. Oh, man, smoked him on the net. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So they turn to their closer, Gregory Soto. And they know he was time.
Bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one fouled off. Ruiz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Brian Reynolds.
Ball 1.
Off the catcher and moves away. To second. Now a man into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But
Hey, that ball got it.
Got it. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That is close. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss there.
So now it's all about protect, though. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
and they hit the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Swing called strike. Strike 1. The last
thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, bases full. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
Watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. It makes it so difficult.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded.
In the air, center field. Two has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Relay throw home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And he got it.
In there.
Fouls away the first offering. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Misses the sweeper. Out on strike. Back here in Houston, the top of the 6th inning. Junior Caminero digging in for the Rockies.
No, that's low. Nope, that's inside.
Just
Oh, that's
missed.
out.
Ball strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one is absolutely belted. And
That's
it's
all
off
foul.
the wall, but foul. Down. And he walked it. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Up towards right center field. Nimmo rooting under it. And there's one down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very he's not wanting anything over their heads.
Number 38.
Now there's a bullet down the line.
No, that's foul.
Not even close there. Ball one. Line drive to short.
Couldn't ask for a better. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But it's not in
He's good.
time. Base hit.
Wastes no time there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Next for Colorado, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one fouled off. And he has the time now. Chance to take a breath to the base slow. It's inside.
That's inside.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's got a chance. Gone! Grand slam! It just got out of here. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 5-2.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. You come to the plate with the bases loaded, and you've got some power. It's hard not to think about
Houston. And stepping in for the Astros, Vinny Pasquantino. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Now that's smacked to right center. He won't get there. That's the extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. One out. Runner at second. Dylan Danger up next for the Astros. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. This one in the air right field. And there are 2 outs. Just missed. Tovar. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Aye. Ball. Swing and a miss. So the count 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Foul ball. Official 1. This one in the air, center field. Trout on the move. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Junior Caminero. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right field. Nimmo gets under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Brandon Nimmo. Right through there for a strike.
Going at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now the count is even. That one at the knees for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Now on the bump, Jose Alvarado. And it's fouled off. Nimmo on at first, nobody out. And there's a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. They're going to go look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the ball.
That pitch is out.
Do too much.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location.
Hey.
Somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Did he go?
Swing, now with appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. It's a 1-1. Up the middle, base hit
inside,
that
ball
big
one.
hole and get himself a hit.
Lindor in the box, lays off the ball one. Turned on, but that foul down the third baseline. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the ball to it and get it to the outfield.
And that one hammered very well. It's the foul pole for a home run. Francisco Lindor takes his lead. They jump out right in the seventh. It's 6-5.
Everyone had to hold their breath until it comes off the pole. Every time.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot. Torneo Cruz. He's into the game of the bases now.
Ball, that's down.
That passes the top part of the zone. Now 1-2. That's the third. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Vinny Pasquantino up next for the Astros. Spoke to right, but he's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. And sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. It's one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's now extra bases written all over it.
Had himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the full side right there, and he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that is the inning. We go to the eighth. Rockies cleanup hitter. O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air, right field. Way back there.
And that's a foul ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Looking for the strikeout. That's it right by him. And foul off. Strike two.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Yeah, he wanted that ball.
Ball, that's out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by them.
Three, and that's 2 in a row. Now at the plate, 1-for-3. Foul ball there. The Astros holding on to a 1-run lead over at the top of the 8th. Check swing. 1. Strike 2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. It's looking rock solid so far.
Ball,
Don't
that's
give up on the
outside.
slider away. Two-seamer here. I can see.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Shootout, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Polanco. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, K-Bear Ruiz. Rib, but it curls foul. It
Ball
misses
inside.
And now it's even 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down.
pitching for
Tim Hill
Colorado.
taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a base hit. And that's a one-out single. Brian Reynolds here. The switch hitter batting right. Runner takes off. It misses.
Outside, that's a ball. He's safe. Ball 2.
Just at the inside edge. That's the third.
There's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ball, that's low.
Reynolds off the first with 2 away.
Ball,
Last
that's
couple of
outside.
pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Side, and that's just foul. Runner on the go. On the ground to third.
Foul
and
ball.
It goes just foul. Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Back in save, really close. Base hit, left center field. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Steps off, lead runner back to second.
Now pitching for
So the
Colorado.
Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, John Klein.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Over in there for a strike. Strike 1. Up the middle. Base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He's short. Puts in the high and they lead by 2. Out front, Rick foul. The Stros trying to break this one open with the bottom half of the 8th inning. And then skips into the
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
that
Ball
misses.
3.
3-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Gary Sanchez getting ready to hit. Foul off down the right.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that time left to come to the plate. They're going to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That counts.
Swings for another pitch. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's being made for a pinch hitter. Not the play. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. The Astros trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Hop foul out of play off to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his back stays in the zone for a long time. There's an ability to foul off tough pitches. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Boils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. Rockies down to their final out. 2 down, bases empty. Bobichette now at the plate.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good one.
This one in the air, center field.